Choose you this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. The termites tried to take over, but they fooked around and found out. Is it an aside? You decide. Enjoy. Oh, that is insane. Look at that. Holy cow.
And inventing facts about human bodies to justify. Then honestly got me one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Well, I haven't been to church since I was a little kid, but wow, church sure has changed over the years. Do they just hand these cards out to anyone these days?
Where are they coming in from? Wow, where are they coming in from? I may just have to turn my lights off. You should have seen the pile of bugs I had this morning on the chair, and the bug zapper bracket was full. I had to scrub it out. No wonder. Where are they coming in from? How are they getting in? I don't understand. Where are they coming in from? This is... Oh, wow. For real, huh? Golly, just the smallest, tiniest little crack. This is insane. This is... Oh, this is insane. I don't know how on earth so many of them come in so bad, and why they're so attracted to that window. Thankfully, they're not coming in all the windows all at once. I'd run out of duct tape and take a day and a half to fix it. But look at the infestation. Holy cows. Despite having the bug zappers and everything else, look at this insanity. So I'm just going to have to literally sit here in the dark and just attract them to the bug zapper and just watch them all fry and die. Goodness gracious. This really is terrible today. Oh my lord! The termites are out of control. Holy cows! Oh boy, oh boy. They overloaded my bug zapper, and my neighbor has got my blower, so I can't just sit there and blow it out, even though it just clog up in a couple hours. But look at all of them on the ground right there like that. You know what I did? I grabbed my gas can and just poured probably half a gallon of gas all over them. So that most of that big pile on the ground will die, and I'll get some photos of it in the morning. Anyway, back to the darkness to try to get the termites to go up into there and die, and every now and then I have to come in and
so they just do it on impulse.
grab my brush and knock them out of there. Anyway,
I would do that too.
alright, that's it. It's warfare now. Let's see if I can get some of them to come outside. I got me some Roundup. And let's just hope I got some left. Come on, there we go. And let's just soak them all down. Get all over them. Stuff. My goodness, look at this. Insane how many bugs there are. And I'm getting covered in them, but like I said, it's warfare. I gotta do something about this. But you know what? I'm glad I came out here and did this, because that bug zapper just for real got overloaded. This spray right here. This is where it's at. Oh my goodness. Wow. And I don't even know how to turn that light off right now. I don't have a way unless I go inside and figure out which wire nut it is that disconnects. Ooh, I can't get too close to the fans though, as they're drawing air in where I'm breathing, me and the birds are breathing. But this is a great idea what I'm doing here, except the fact that they're probably getting poisoned and then coming onto me with a flashlight right here. Quiet. What am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna go buy me a refill of this stuff. It's this stuff, if I come out here and all these bugs up in this corner over here, it's like I said, I got all those ones with gasoline just to be sure. Alright, nothing I can do except just leave all the lights off, turn this brightness on the screen down, sit here and chill out, and hope all the termites are dead in the morning. Bye. I think that the termites were coming in through that corner from the outside light. I was able to turn the light bulb off by disconnecting it and realized I left me a wire nut to disconnect it manually as well. Anyway, got a flashlight up there. Go ahead and try to attract as many of them to that as possible and just going dark. Right. Well, I gotta give this thing credit. That is a lot more bugs than I would have been able to kill in, what, it's been about 15 minutes. I think a certain amount of miles you just have to replace the transmission. You might as well just buy a new car, bro. Yeah, they don't. Just because they're wiggling doesn't mean that they're living. I think these are. Most of these, even the ones crawling around, are all victims of the bug zapper. I think they're not going to make it till morning. We'll see. Here. Just to be sure.
I got a Pokemon shirt, a Pokemon mug.
There. Gotta take care of them.
You know, you got Ash, and he's like on the Pokemon shirt with like, gotta catch them all. Well, you gotta have
I did that over here, up along here before I taped it off. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's a whole bunch of dead ones up on that window right there that from that first spray of Windex. But yeah, this is probably my best deal. Time to brush it off again and let it keep going.
I see white people.
Women pilots, and one dude, and the one
Oh
dude
yeah.
said, hell no.
That's what it needed. It needed to be brushed out. Now it's going back to town again. But I'm just not kidding when I say that time to get the broom out and broom it and sweep it up and like I said, just sit here and let it do its thing. Telling you what. Yeah, that bug zapper is a great equalizer. For real. $15 or $20. That is hard to beat right there. Wow, pretty impressive. About a half hour, I went from all of those termites to just one or two flying around now. That's pretty awesome. I think I got that figured out pretty good, J&K. For real, I had this whole thing all covered in termites. You know, there's still one there, but I don't see any more coming in.
All their problems are caused by
Still a whole bunch crawling on the floor over here, but they'll end up
only 33 black kids in my school out of 2,500.
getting swept up, or
My career, I've been
maybe the reason why they're not flying is because they've been zapped and they'll end up dying over time. But I think I got it. Alright. Well, it looks like I got rid of the termites from yesterday, and I did a pretty good job. There wasn't very many left up in the up on the floor for me to have to clean up after I did the first big round and got the vacuum out. Took care of them thanks to my extra batteries I got. I'll talk about my update video. I had plenty of juice to do it with 59% left as the sun's coming up. Let's take a look outside, J&K, and see the apocalypse that I enacted yesterday. All right, now for something so satisfying. Look at that. Yes, sir, that is what you get when you come up in and mess with me too many times. I will straight up commit an aside on you. Yeah, that home defense spray worked pretty good, and that's where that goes, but I don't want it on, so I like that. I'll just leave it the way it is. Yeah. Anyways. I'm so sick of the termites. Anyway, I think I'm going to set a light up in here, and the bug zapper, I'm not even going to use it anymore for with the termites. Maybe I'll put it back up when the termites are done, or actually the neighbor kind of wants it back, so it uses a lot of electricity, especially when it gets filled up with bugs like that. So I'm kind of happy to hand it back, maybe get an LED model that uses less electricity. But anyway, instead of hanging a light out here, I think I'm going to end up putting a light out over here, or running a small line and putting a light in the middle and hanging it there, instead of having it right up against my RV and having that light right there, because they're finding little spots to crawl in through the cracks when well, you saw the swarms. Look at that. Unreal. Oh, I'm so glad I did something about it though. Anyways, J&K, this has been a spectacular video today. Well, when I said I wanted to be a bright and shining light for the world, I didn't mean to attract all the bugs. I hope you enjoyed that video at least as much as I enjoy life to make it so far. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you care to, and stay tuned, there's more to come. Most likely I'll have to relocate, but maybe not. Will I get to keep all my stuff, or will I be all alone in a tin box? I guess you're just gonna have to stay tuned to find out. Bye.